The Broncos are headed back on the road for their Week 9 matchup versus the Baltimore Ravens. Denver coming off a win at home to improve to 5-3. This season, the Broncos are 3-1 when playing on the road, and this week are going against the AFC's top offense. We did a deep dive and we found the numbers you need to know. Quarterback Bo Nix is coming off his best game of the season. The Broncos setting a season high in passing yards in Week 8 versus Carolina. This week, they face a secondary that gave up 333 yards to the Cleveland Browns in Week 8. Denver has scored 28-plus points in 3 of the last 4 games. The Broncos offense is looking to take advantage of the Ravens' pass defense, which ranked last in passing yards per game allowed this season. Since Week 3, Nix has been impressive and now leads all rookies with 12 offensive touchdowns in 2024. With his 5th win, he has the most QB wins by a rookie in Broncos team history. Running down the list in Week 8, Nix also set career highs with a 75.7 completion percentage, 284 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and a 124.2 passer rating. The Ravens defense has allowed the most plays of 20-plus yards in 2024. The Broncos defense is holding strong. They rank in the top 3 in scoring defense and total defense this season. The Broncos rank first in QB hits and second in sacks with 30. The New York Giants are the only team with more sacks than the Broncos. The Broncos sack leaders include Nick Bonito, who has notched his 6th sack in his 6th straight game, Jonathan Cooper with 5.5 sacks, and Zach Allen, who has 4. The Broncos and the Ravens are the only teams with multiple sacks in 8 games in 2024. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson leads the NFL with 325 offensive yards per game and a 115 passer rating. Against the blitz, Jackson has had 6 touchdowns and 805 passing yards. The Broncos blitz on 43.4% of opponents' dropbacks this season, the highest in the NFL. Denver's defense this season has held quarterbacks to 5.9 yards per pass attempt, which is the lowest in the NFL. The Broncos also had 2 interceptions in Week 8. Looking at the running game, the Broncos defense ranks 5th in yards per carry allowed. The Ravens defense ranks 2nd. Ravens running back Derrick Henry became the first player ever with a touchdown in each of his first 8 games with a new team. Henry leads all running backs in carries, rushing yards, and rushing touchdowns. Broncos running back Javonte Williams leads Denver with 90 carries, 345 rushing yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. With cornerback Pat Surtain II returning in Week 8, we could see him match up with Ravens wideout Zay Flowers. Flowers has had 3 games with 100-plus receiving yards in 2024. The Ravens also recently added Deontay Johnson via trade. The Ravens have the #1 total offense in 2024. Jumping to another weapon on the Broncos offense, wide receiver Courtland Sutton is coming off a big game in Week 8. He led the Broncos with 8 receptions for 100 receiving yards. The Broncos go into Week 9 having won 5 of their last 6 games.